Look at this guy, Yete. This is a drawing created by a second grader, and I'm in love with him. This is a sculpture of Yete, created by a high school student, and I'm equally as in love with the sculpture. Look at the details. What I'm going to read for you now is a story written about Yete by a creative writing student here at the high school. The dinosaurs went extinct about 65 million years ago, supposedly after a giant meteor hit the Earth. Their bones were scattered across the planet, and to this day, we still find their remains deep in the ground. Dr. Jeremy, an infamous scientist known for his inhumane experiments, had been collecting dinosaur bones for the better part of 30 years. His reason, he liked to say, was to build a new dinosaur, one that is stronger than all of its ancestors, that can rule the world through force. You might be wondering how he could make a dinosaur out of only bones. He didn't just have bones, though. He had a pet chicken. Chickens are the closest descendants of prehistoric dinosaurs that live today, and Dr. Jeremy planned on using his pet's DNA to reconstruct a T-Rex. With decades of research under his belt, he built a machine that would implant the chicken's genetic code into the fibers of the dinosaur's bones, creating a chain reaction of explosions that would end in the creation of a new, chicken-like dinosaur. He flipped a lever on the control panel, slid a bar to maximum power, and carefully pressed his hand against the red button. There was a whirring sound from inside the machine as the metal structure started to shake, and then suddenly it stopped. The whirring turned to silence, which then, after several moments, turned to roaring. Dr. Jeremy opened the machine's door, and inside it stood a massive 20-foot-tall dinosaur with red wings, sharp horns, and a spiked tail. Its jaw was open wide, revealing a set of blue, spiky teeth, and its roar shook the whole building. Dr. Jeremy named it Yete and told the dinosaur that its purpose was to rule the world. Yete stepped out of the machine, staring the doctor down. Dr. Jeremy stepped back fearfully. Then suddenly, Yete whipped his tail towards the doctor, causing him to fly across the room and hit his back against the wall. Yete let out a ghastly roar and ran towards the exit. "Wait!" shouted Dr. Jeremy. "Don't leave! You have to rule the world for me!" Yete looked back at the doctor, growled, and then smashed his way through the door, leaving the building a wreck. Dr. Jeremy sighed, knowing his great plan had failed. And not only that, he had also let a dinosaur loose into the world. If you're new here, I'm a high school ceramics teacher, and this is a part of the Monster Collaborative project that we started doing last year, where we have second graders create drawings from their imagination, and then my high school ceramics students turn them into sculptures. And this year, we've been integrating the addition of the short stories written by creative writing students. And this will be culminating in an exhibit that we're hosting next month, in which we hope to gather all the artists and writers and their families so that we can build some community and share the joy that this project has brought to all of these students. And at the end of the day, the second grader gets to keep all of it.